is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And I probably know what you're thinking right now. What the hell? Who is this? Yeah, it's been a while and I know that for sure, but I'm going to be quite honest to you guys. I just didn't feel it. I was not enjoying doing any emblems. The feedback was quite good, and like the videos did well. I mean, of course, this one completely exploded, like nearly 150,000 clicks. That's just insane. Like the rest had like 5k views. It's still good, definitely, but it's not like the feedback or anything which just didn't wanted me to continue doing emblems. It's more just Black Ops 4 in general. It's just I was hoping so much more for this game, and it's just completely disappointed me in every single aspect there's just like possible. So yeah, I think but it's just not only that, it's also being the Emblem Editor itself. I personally was disappointed in that one as well, simply because, yeah, I don't know, it just didn't feel good. Not like the other Emblems editors. For an example, I personally think Black Ops 2's Emblem Editor was better than this one, even though this has less layers and editing. But yeah, enough talking like just through it. I just wanted to let you guys know what's the reason for it. And to be quite honest with you, this will be the last emblem I will be doing for Black Ops 4. I did do this Naruto emblem, which I personally don't really like, but you can definitely let me know down in the comments section below if you want to see this. I mean, I made it. If somebody wants to recreate it or anything, or like something like that, just let me know and I will be posting that video. It's not a problem, but I don't like it. I don't like the looks of it. But yeah, today we are going to make this Kaguya eye emblem. I will try to hopefully, perhaps, maybe somehow put an image which I used to like have a recreation of it, so you know what I used to basically make this emblem. But yeah, one quick thing is, even if this is the last emblem, perhaps, which I will be posting, perhaps it's the Naruto as well, depends. I will do emblems again with CoD Modern Warfare. So I'm pretty confident that there will be a new emblem editor. So yeah, look forward to it. If you're going to buy Modern Warfare and there's an emblem editor, I will be definitely posting an emblem at launch. I mean, yesterday was the multiplayer reveal and it looked quite good, and I will give this CoD a chance. This is the last chance I'll give him, because I personally think Black Ops 4 was completely trash, honestly. But you can also let me know what you think of Black Ops 4, what you think of Modern Warfare, if you've seen the gameplay, if you've seen the multiplayer reveal, anything like this. But yeah, I've been talking way too much. This emblem will be live commentary, so yeah, if you have issues with the emblem to recreate it, I'll be there to help you just go through it. If there are some like quote-unquote veterans on you who know how the emblem editor works and just don't want to sit through 30-40 minutes of me talking how to do stuff, you can just basically put audio down, fast, like do the playback time to ×2, and then it just will be going quicker and you can just pause. Otherwise, just sit through and I'll basically walk you through it. And yeah, without further ado, thank you guys for all the support. And if this is the last time till Modern Warfare, I hope we have a good time on Modern Warfare and you'll be enjoying my new emblems, which I'll be making then. So yeah, peace. Okay, so here in the Emblem Editor, also one quick thing, I did see this in a comment, so I thought just showing. Some people didn't know how to get to the Emblem Editor, so all you gotta do, I'm explaining this on PS4, so if you using any other console or PC, just look where I'm like going. You can see at the bottom there's like menu, so you press menu, you press 2 times to R1 to go to Identity Emblem Editor, and then go down and you have this plus button. So click on that. I won't do that because otherwise I can't show you the emblem how I did it. But yeah, here in the Emblem Editor, what you will be faced is you have layers used, groups, linked layers first. Everything will be on 0. Don't bother about, like, don't think about that. So if you press on plus, there should be a plus. You press on that, it will put you to this. Basically, it will put you to this. Sorry for me being a little bit weird, but it's Friday. For me, I was working the whole week. I'm pretty exhausted. So sorry about that. Just bear with me. So you will be on this page. You have different icons, tools, and something which you can go through by pressing R1, L1. Look through these, but I will show you where you have to go so that you know which shape you have to use. So for the first shape, just go over to tools by pressing R1. Then you have your analog stick, go to shapes, and then select the whole circle. If you did that, you will be at this screen basically with, wait, hold up, probably something looking like this. So for me, everything will be on opacity 0. You can see at the top you have layers, position, scale, rotation, and opacity. Mine will be always on 0 because I have the position and the scale and the rotation always pre-done, so that I can show you what position, scale, and rotation you have to have so that it will look like, man, what am I talking about? Let's just get through it. So we have layers, position, scale, and rotation, and opacity. So with your left analog stick, you can change the position. With the right analog stick, you can put the scale up or down. If you want to change the scale from the X or Y axis itself, you press R3 once, and then by moving your right analog stick, you can change the scale independently by its X and Y axis. My god, this is the worst fucking commentary ever. I cursed. So with that, also you have at the right, you have your move, fixed, rotate, and flip. This is basically, if I say flip, you look at the right, you press your touchpad for an example. If it's in a different console, do the corresponding button to do that. Then you have also opacity. We will be changing that a couple of times. You do that with L1 and R1. Then with square, you can toggle the outline. So I don't think that there will be any toggling of the outline in this, but just for you to know. And with triangle, you change color. So on default, it will always be on white, but we will be changing that. So sometimes it will be the different color from the color palette or a custom color. To go to custom color, you press your touchpad in once when you're on the color palette, and then you can change red, green, and blue independently. So I'll be showing you what you need for that. But yeah, I'm just talking way too much. So begin with a circle being white and just scale it up to full, like just so that it's on the full screen. It doesn't matter what scale, what rotation, or whatever you have, just make it so that the whole square is filled with this white. So going to the next shape, which is again a circle, you go from icons over to tools, from shapes to the whole circle again. And this time you do have to change position and the scale. So pause the video right now if you need to change position and scale to how I have it right now. If you did that, press triangle for coloring and then go from the color palette all the way over to the top right, which is black. Select that one and then we can continue to the next shape, which what I will like, that's just a little tip for you. Press your touchpad in once on the black one so you can copy this shape. Then just press R3 once and you basically have it on the third layer as well. With that one, all you gotta do is just change I think it's the scaling. I'm not quite sure, but check position and scale and change it to how it is right now. Pause the video if you need to. If you did that, then press triangle for the coloring, and this one will be a custom color. So what I recommend is go somewhere to the purplish, like light purplish color, and then press touchpad and change the color to this custom color. So pause the video again. All you got to do is move your left stick to like down or up, depending on what you need to do right now, and just change it to 255, 113, 255. Pause the video right now if you need to. If you did that, you need to press your touchpad in once again to save that. Then go circle, go back, and you can continue to the next shape. Again, copy this one with your touchpad and press R3. Then you have this one on the fourth layer, and this time you need to change it again with like the position and the scale, but you don't always have to like use your like go a new layer, select the circle. It's just easier like that. So check position, scale and rotation, change it to how it is right now. Pause the video if you need to. If you did that, press triangle for coloring, touchpad for custom color, and put in coloring 255, 138, 215. Pause the video right now if you need to. If you did that, again, press touchpad to like save the coloring, go back, and you're done with this one. Now copy this one again, so touchpad and then R3, so you have it on the fifth layer. Again, you need to change position, scale and rotation. Check it right now. Pause it, the video if you need to match it how it is right now. Then if you did that, again, press triangle for coloring, touchpad for custom color again, and then change the coloring to 255, 161, 255. Pause the video again if you need to. If you did that, press touchpad to save, go back, and this time what I would recommend is copy the second layer, so touchpad, then R3, go to the third one, which will be the black circle. Select that one. If you did that, like just select it and then you can move it over. So move it over to the like all the way over to the sixth layer, and then your whole circle will be black, but just change the position and the scaling to how it is right now. Pause the video if you need to. And then you don't have to change anything else. The coloring will be the same because it's black. If you did that, again, press touchpad and to copy and R3 to paste it. So on the seventh layer, check position, scale, and well, there isn't no rotation. Why am I always saying rotation even if there isn't any? But yeah, check the position and the scaling. Pause the video if you need to. If you did that, press triangle for coloring, touchpad for custom color, and then put in 255, 161, 255. Pause the video again if you need to. If you did that, press touchpad again to save it, go back, we can continue to the next one. So this one again, copy and paste over to 8. By the way, I am so sorry for me just being very, very weird and just like being all over the place. It's just, it's been a while also that I did a commentary, so I'm not used to this anymore. But yeah, check position, scale, change it how it is right now. Pause the video if you need to. And you're basically done with that, so you don't have to change coloring because you copied 7 to 8, which is just much easier. Then again, the copy 8 to 9, so touchpad and then R3, and this time, if I'm sure or if I'm right, you just only need to change the rotation, but be sure to just check position, scale and rotation just to be quite completely sure, and pause the video if you need to. If you did that, we can continue to the next shape, which this time will be a new shape. So go from icons over to tools, then shapes, and then go all the way down to, where is it? I went past it. What the hell? Wait, what? Hold up. Oh, there it is. Half column. So select this one. For you, it will be white. So just for now, check the position, scale and rotation. Pause the video if you need to. If you did that, press triangle for coloring and put it to black. For you, it will be not looking like this right now. All you got to do is press L1 to change the opacity, and it will be at 60. So check your opacity and put it to 60. Pause the video again if you need to. And then if you did that, you can copy 10 to 11, so touchpad and then R3, so you can copy it to 11. This time you need to put the opacity to 100, so press R1 to put the opacity to full. If you did that, check position, scale and rotation. Pause the video if you need to. And then you're done with this shape. Copy this to the next one, so 11 to 12, so touchpad in and then R3 once. Then again, check position, scale and rotation. Pause the video if you need to. And if for you it will look like this, all you gotta do is press your touchpad once and it will flip it, so it will be looking like this, how it should be. If you did that, sorry, you can copy 12 to 13, so press your touchpad in once, press R3, and then all you got to do is again check position, scale and rotation, change it, pause the video if you need to, and then it should be looking something like this. Now what I personally like to do is this will, wait, hold on, let me just, no, it's too complicated. So go to that's just too complicated. Let's just move with something like, do it simpler. Press new icon, like the new shape, then go from icons over to tools again, from shapes down to the half column again, this one, select that, and then change position, scale and rotation to how it is right now. Pause the video if you need to. Again, you need to flip this one, so do it like this, so it should be looking something like that. And then for coloring, press triangle once, and this will be a custom color, so press your touchpad in once and it will be at 192, 192, 192. Pause the video again if you need to. If you did that, then we can continue to the next shape. So copy this one over to 15. By now you probably know how it goes, otherwise you can just look where the emblem is at the top left, copy and paste. It's pretty self-explanatory, but yeah, copy to the to 15, and then again check position, scale and rotation, put it in how it is right now, pause the video if you need to. If you did that, with the copying process you don't have to change coloring or anything, so it should be looking something like that. Then we can continue to the next shape. Again, copy this one and paste it to the next like this, and then change position, scale and rotation again. For you it will be probably looking like this. All you got to do is just flip the shape again and it should be looking something like this. Pause the video again if you need to like put everything correctly. If you did that, then we can continue to the next shape. So copy this one to the next one again, and this one is basically just a filler for the top right, so you don't have to have it 100%ly how I have it right now. Just look that you have this white being basically gone. You can just use this position, scale and rotation how I have it right now, but it doesn't have to be 100%ly like 100% how it is right now. But pause the video if you need to put it in how it is right now. If you did that, we can continue to the next shape, which is a new shape. So press X and then you will be at this page, icons, and we will stay on icons and just go all the way down towards, where is it, bullets. So select bullets, and if you did that, then it will be on white. Change the coloring to black, like the top right. You need to press triangle to get there, and then just check position, scale and rotation to how it is right now. Pause the video if you need to. And then with all the, like just how all the other shapes is, you can copy this one to the next one and just change position, scale and rotation. That way it will be a little bit quicker and easier for you. Pause the video right now if you need to. If you did that, again copy this one to the next one. Again, look, positions, check position, scale and rotation, put it in how it is right now. Pause the video if you need to. If you did that, again copy this one, paste it, check position, scale and rotation. Pause the video if you need to right now. Then next shape, again copy and paste, and this one will be a slightly different. Just check position, scale and rotation how it is right now. Pause the video again if you need to. If you did that, we can continue to the next shape, which will be a new shape. So go to press X for new shape, then you will be on this page. Go over to tools, then shapes, and then I went past it, right? No, to curved line, select that one, then check position, scale and rotation right now, put it in how it is right now. Pause the video if you need to. And then for coloring, yours will be white, so just press your touchpad in once and change the coloring to 255, 161, 255. Pause the video again if you need to. If you did that, press touchpad in once to save it, go back, and then you can copy this one to the next one. Just check position, scale and rotation again. Pause the video again if you need to. If you did that, continue the next shape, copy and paste to 25. Check position, scale and rotation. Pause the video again if you need to. If you did that, continue the next shape, copy and paste again. Check position, scale and rotation. If you did that, we can continue to the next shape, which will be a new shape. So go from icons over to tools, from shapes down to bone, select bone. If you did that one, you need to flip it once, so just press it once so that it's already flipped before you check your position, your scale and rotation. If you flipped it, check position, scale and rotation, put it in how it is right now. Pause the video if you need to. If you did that, press triangle for coloring and go all the way to the top right to black. Select that one. If you did that, you can copy this one, paste it over to the 28th layer. Check position, scale and rotation again, and this time you need to flip it again. So it should be looking something like that. Pause the video again if you need to. If you did that, continue to the next shape. This one I recommend just copy 27 and paste it, so you have two next to each other. Select the more to the right, so it will be 28th layer, and just move it over so it will be just switching sides with the other one. So then you have to basically you would be having this one on 27, this one on 28, and then you have a layer above it. Select that one and change the position, the scale and rotation to how it is right now. Pause the video if you need to. If you did that, then press triangle for coloring, touchpad for custom color, and put in the coloring 120. Wait, what? 192, 192, 192. Pause the video right now if you need to. If you did that, press touchpad and wants to save, go back. But I forgot to put the opacity up, so yeah, it should be looking something like this. Okay, so if you did that, then press your touchpad in once again to copy this one to the next, and then all you gotta do again is change position, the scale and the rotation how it is right now. Pause the video again if you need to. If you did that, continue to the next shape, copy this one again, paste it, and then just check position, scale and rotation again, change it to how it is right now. Pause the video again if you need to. If you did that, we can continue to the next shape, which is a new shape. So go from icons over to tools, from shapes to swoop. Sorry for the rumbling. Select swoop, and then all you gotta do is again check position, scale and rotation. Pause the video again if you need to. Press triangle for coloring and then go all the way to the top right to black and select this color. Then we can continue to the next shape, which you can copy, so copy and paste, and then I think, all you gotta do is just change the position. So check position, pause the video if you need to put it in. If you did that, we can continue to the next shape, which is a new shape. So go from icons over to tools, from shapes all the way down to bone again. Select bone. And then check position, scale and rotation again. Pause the video if you needed to put it in. If you did that, press triangle for coloring and then go all the way to the top right and select black. If you did that, you can continue to the next shape, which is a new shape again. So go from icons over to tools, from shapes down to swoop again. Select that one and then check position, scale and rotation to how it is right now. Pause the video again if you need to put it in. And then with this one, we need to change the opacity to 80. So press L1, like L1 till you have opacity at 80. And then we need to change coloring to black. So press triangle for coloring, go to the top right and select black. If you did that one, then we go to the next shape, which is a new shape yet again. So go from icons to tools to shapes, and then go down to bone again. So this one, select that one. If you did that, check position, scale and rotation again, change it to how it is right now, pause the video if you need to. If you did that, press triangle for coloring and go to the top right to black. If it looks like this, just press your touchpad in once or flip it. Sometimes like I'm not 100% sure if you need to flip it or not, so if it looks different, try just flipping it, and that way it should be looking how it is right now. If you did that, we can continue to the next shape, which you can copy, so copy and paste, and just all you gotta do is check position, scale and rotation. Pause the video if you needed to put it in. If you did that, press triangle for coloring, go touchpad for custom color and go to 192, 192, 192. Pause the video again if you need to put that in. If you did that, we can continue to the next shape, which will be a new shape. So go from icons to tools to shapes, and then go down to swoop, select that one, and then check position, scale and rotation again. Pause the video again if you need to put that in. If you did that, press triangle for coloring and go all the way to the top right and select black. If you did that, you can copy this one to the next one. Check position, scale and rotation again. Pause the video again if you needed to put that in. If you did that, press triangle for coloring, touchpad for custom color and put in the coloring 53, 154, 255. It's a little tip to not just doing it like for so long. Hover over blue and then check the coloring. It will be easier so you don't have to move it so much. Pause the video again if you need to. If you did that, press touchpad to save, go back and copy 39 to 40 for the next layer. Check position, scale and rotation again. Pause the video if you needed to put that in. If you did that, press triangle for coloring again, touchpad again for custom color and put it this time to 134, 255, 255. Pause the video again if you need to. If you did that, press touchpad in to save it, go back and continue to the next shape, which will be a new shape. So go from icons to tools, from shapes down to shield, select that one, and then again I'm not sure if you have to flip it or not, just check it if you need to. Maybe it looks like this, flip it once to put it like that, and check position, scale and rotation of course. Pause the video if you needed to put it in right now. If you did that, just check if it's looking like this, just flip it once and it should be looking like that. Then we can continue to the, no, we can't continue because we don't know the color yet, but it is black, so triangle and then go all the way to the top right and select black. If you did that, we can continue to the next shape this time. Copy this one and paste it, and just check position, scale and rotation. I think it's not rotating anything, but check it. Pause the video again if you need to put that in. If you did that, press triangle for coloring, touchpad for custom color and put in coloring 192, 192, 192. Pause the video again if you need to put that in. If you did that, press touchpad in to save that, go back and continue to the next shape, which will be a new shape. So go from icons to tools to shapes and then select the half full. What is that name? Why isn't it half circle? But select half full and check position, scale and rotation. Pause the video if you need to put that in. If you did that, press triangle for custom color, press triangle for coloring, touchpad for custom color, and then put in the coloring 128, 128, 128. Pause the video again if you need to put that in. If you did that, we can continue to the next shape. You can copy this one and paste it over. all you got to do then is just check position and scale and rotation. Pause the video again if you need to put that in. If you did that, press triangle for coloring and then go all the way to the top right and select black. If you did that, continue to the next shape. You can copy this one and paste it over. Check again, position, scale and rotation. Pause the video if you need to put it in. If you did that, press triangle for custom color, triangle for coloring, and then select the fourth. 1, 2, 3, fourth. The fourth red, select that one. If you did that, continue to the next shape, which will be a new shape. So go from icons to tools, from shapes down to bone again. If we find it here, select that one. And then check position, scale and rotation as always. Pause the video again if you need to put that in. If you did that, press triangle for coloring and go to the top right and select black. If you did that, then copy this one to the next one and check position, scale and rotation again. Pause the video if you need to put that in. And this time you need to change the opacity as well, so put that down to 80. So with your L1 button you can put it down, put it to 80. And if you did that, we can continue to the next shape. So I personally recommend is copying 46 again and just move it one over, so it doesn't really matter. And then you have it basically here, and you can just just move it over to the 48th layer, and then all you gotta do is, okay, no, you can't. And what? Okay, yeah. I was confused right now, but check position, scale and rotation. If you did that, press triangle for coloring, touchpad for custom color, and put in the coloring 192, 192, 192. Press touchpad again to save that, go back, and then hopefully it should be looking like this. If not, just switch 46 with 47. I don't even think it's not making any difference, so it should be looking something like this. Otherwise, just go back if there's something wrong with that. Then we can continue with the next shape. I'm talking way too fast. Which will be a new shape. So we go over from icons to tools, and then select fin. Select that one, and with this one you gotta check whether or not you need to flip it or not. But check position, scale and rotation, of course. Pause the video if you need to put that in. If you did that, press triangle for coloring and then go all the way to the top right and select black. If you did that one, copy this one to the next, and then all you got to do is check position, scale and rotation again. Pause the video if you needed to put that in. If you did that, check your opacity. You need to put it down to 50. So with L1, put it down, put it to 50. If you did that, then copy this one to the next layer, check position, scale and rotation again. This time put the opacity to 100. So pause the video if you need to put that in. Then press triangle for coloring, touchpad for custom color, and put it to coloring 192, 192, 192. Pause the video again if you need to put that. If you did that, copy this one to the next one and check position, scale and rotation again. Opacity will be at 100. Pause the video again if you need to. If you did that, then change the coloring to black. If you did that, go back to layer 51, press touchpad and copy this one, and it will be in front of this black one. So just move it over, so it will be at the 53rd layer, and then all you gotta do is just change position, scale, and rotation to how it is right now. Pause the video again if you need to, and then it should be looking something like this. Then we can continue to the next shape. So copy this one over to 54 again. Check position, scale, and rotation. Pause the video if you need to put that in. Press triangle for coloring and go to the top right and select black. If you did that one, then copy this one to the next shape and check position, scale, and rotation again. And again, we need this one to have opacity 50, so put that down to 50. Pause the video again if you need to put that in. If you did that, copy 55 to 56, put the opacity to 100, and then check position, scale, and rotation to how it is right now. Put that in how it is, or just pause the video if you need to put that in. My god. If you did that, press triangle for coloring, touchpad for custom color, and put the coloring 192, 192, 192. Pause the video again if you need to put that in. If you did that, we can continue to the next shape. So copy 56 to 57, or actually, yeah, do that. And then check position, scale, and rotation. Pause the video again if you need to put that in. If you did that, press triangle for coloring and go all the way to the top right and select black again. If you did that, we can continue to the next shape. So again, copy 56, copy and paste it, and then move it over to the 58th layer so it's above the black one, and just check position, scale, and rotation to how it is right now, and put it in. Pause the video if you need to. If you did that, we can continue to the next shape, which is basically, you can copy 58 to 59, so copy and paste it again. Check position, scale, and rotation to how it is right now. If you did that, press triangle for coloring and put top right black again. Select that one. If you did that one, copy 59 to 60, and all you gotta do is check position, scale, and rotation again, and check opacity and put it to 50. Like, you need to put it down this time. Pause the video if you need to put that in. Okay, Facebook. If you did that, then copy 60s to 61, change position, scale, and rotation again, and put the opacity to 100. So pause the video right now if you need to. Press triangle for coloring, touchpad for custom color, and put in the coloring 192, 192, 192. Pause the video again if you need to put that in. If you did that, we can continue to the next shape, which is a new shape. So this time go from icons to tools and go again back to down to half full with name. Check position, scale, and rotation to how it is right now. Pause the video if you need to put that in. If you did that, press triangle for coloring and go to the top right and select black. If you did that, you can copy 62 to 63, so copy and paste, and then check position, scale, and rotation again. Pause the video if you need to put that in. If you did that, press triangle for coloring, touchpad for custom color this time, and put in the coloring 255, 161, 255. Pause the video again if you need to put that in. If you did that, press touchpad to save, go back, and then last shape, which will be a new shape again. So go from icons to tools, and then to whole circle, select that one, and then check again position, scale and rotation, and we need to have the opacity at 50. So pause the video right now if you need to put that in. And if you did that, then you're finished with the emblem. This one is probably very confusing just because of the way I explained stuff. I'm terribly sorry, but yeah, it's been a while. I'm exhausted. So yeah, sorry about that, but I hope you still got through it and it hopefully looks something like this. By the way, there is... It didn't take the shadow. So the shadow needs to be at 80. So yeah, this is how it should be looking like. Hopefully. And yeah. That's the end of the emblem. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, let me know down in the comment section below if you want to see this one. I can upload it. I don't want to be honest, because I think it looks pretty bad. But yeah, be sure to turn on like subscribe, of course, turn on notifications so you get notified when there will be emblems for Modern Warfare. And yeah, without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for the awesome support. And yeah, it's been your boy Mussy, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.